Clash of Clans just released their first ever animated short, and literally no one can be mad about this. It's literally what the community has been asking for forever. Well, everyone except the 66 people who probably rushed their bases. They did pretty much all the work in all the animating and storyline, and I basically just get to be the storyteller of Larry and Peter in the life and times of Larry and Peter. I really do hope you guys enjoy, and stay tuned for some big news at the end of the video. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the backstory for Lost and Crowned. The day was a very pleasant day. Everything was very calm, and the witch was relaxing by watching her favorite soap opera on TV. She was starting to believe that this Mother's Day was going to be very special, but to her surprise, suddenly war alarms started to buzz, because everyone was getting to go to war at the Clash Royale arenas. Despite being irritated by the alarm, the witch picked up her magic staff and yelled in rage of frustration. "Can I ever get a day off?" she screamed. The two young skeletons who overheard her in the house noticed that their mother was not having the best Mother's Day. They both thought they had to do something to make this the most special day for their mom. With his Mother's Day card, Larry was ready, but Peter mocked that his idea was very bad and she wasn't gonna like it. He said they would have to do something much bigger to surprise their mother on this special day. What will be a Mother's Day without a dark elixir cake, he said. Listening to Peter made Larry realize that he was right and he had a good point. And since there is time for Mother to return, and since the Witch Mother was off fighting away in the Clash Royale battle, they had a bit of time to kill, and so they thought, why not go to the village garden, and grab the most beautiful flowers from that garden for their mother. Larry went on this little expedition to go find the flower, but when he reached the garden, he noticed that no one else was around. He reached out to grab one of the flowers, but the hidden spring trap sent him high into the sky. So after a failed attempt, Larry returned home empty-handed and came home to see that Peter was holding the amazing cake there for his mother witch. The witch was super impressed by Peter's surprise and was so grateful for it. But seeing Larry all sad, the witch called for him to come join them. The witch asked Larry, "Did you also try to make something?" And then poor Larry showed them his crushed card that he had after he fell on it from his spring trap. The witch was super grateful and hugged both of her children. She couldn't believe that all the thought and effort they had put in, and the witch said that this was the best Mother's Day that she's ever had. It was the beginning of a new day, and all the troops were getting ready for the ClashCon that was in town for the weekend. All the troops were excited to meet their favorite heroes, and especially Larry and Peter. They were spectating this beautiful scene from the top of a wizard tower. Peter was excited and waiting eagerly for the arrival of his favorite hero, but Larry, who was thinking something else, was busy counting the balloons that were flying in the sky. Peter said, "When I grow up, I will become an awesome fighter, just like the super barbarian one day. And then breaking defenses for me will be easy, just like the super giant." To which Larry replied, "I don't have any special dream, but maybe today I will be able to get some gold coins from the sneaky goblin." Peter interrupted Larry because finally it was time for the ClashCon to begin. After showing their tickets, both brothers took entry into the ClashCon. And from the very start of the event, Peter went straight to listen to the awesome tales of the Super Barbarian. But at that same time, somewhere in the corner, Larry saw the barrel of a Super Wall Breaker. Since he was getting bored, he thought, why not see what this barrel does? Larry was curious and started to explore how this barrel worked. But instead, he accidentally ended up igniting the barrel. And when he saw the barrel was on fire, Larry started to panic. And in panic, he rushed to extinguish that sparkling barrel. The unusual commotion near the barrel grabbed the Super Wall Breaker's attention. And with the help of the Super Wall Breaker, they managed to extinguish that active barrel. And then the Super Wall Breaker said, "It was a good thing that you noticed the burning barrel. Otherwise, who would have extinguished it if you weren't around? You are not less than any hero. You have done a good job. Here, take this glove as a token for your brave and heroic work." ClashCon ended and both brothers were starting to head home. But suddenly Peter noticed the glove in Larry's hand. Peter was so shocked that he asked, "Where did you get the Super Wall Breaker's glove from? Give this glove to me, because you don't care about these heroes anyways." Larry refused and said, "I still have a lot to achieve yet. I will work hard and become worthy of this glove one day." Peter smiled and said, "I'm sure you will, brother. One day, everyone in this village will see you as a hero." And that there is the end of chapter 2 of Life and Times of Larry and Peter. All the students from the Skeleton Academy were on the racetrack, ready and set to face any obstacle for their final training course. Peter was determined to finish the race first, and show everyone that he is a true warrior. But he also wished that Larry could also pass the test, since he was his brother. Otherwise, Mama Witch would get a little upset. To become the warrior, all the skeletons had to compete 3 simple tasks. First, defuse the bomb without getting exploded. After that, everyone had to get over a level 10 wall which was covered with dangerous spikes. And at the last was a final sprint to the finish line and to secure their place in the warriors list. But no one among the skeletons knew that only the top 3 students were going to get selected for a special mission. Finally, the Grand Warden gave the signal to start the race. Peter dashed forward and gained the lead, but as always, poor Larry was struggling at the back. The first task was to defuse the bomb. Peter was so quick to defuse the bomb, in fact so quick that most of the other students were still confused. All the skeletons were making some mistakes, but luckily Larry was able to remember how he learned to defuse the bomb from the Super Wall Breaker's barrel. And while the others were struggling to defuse the bomb, this challenge was super easy for Larry to pass. The next challenge was to get over the level 10 wall. Peter had come prepared for everything, and so he dropped a jump spell and got easily over the wall. But when Larry saw the others climbing over the wall, he got a little sad and said to himself that it is impossible to climb over this wall. It'd probably be better if I just returned back to camp. But as he was walking back, his feet fell upon a defected air mine, and the balloons from the air mine made him float high into the sky. While Larry was trying to get out of the balloons, Peter and his cousin Jack were the first 2 to finish the race. But suddenly a miracle happened, and from out of nowhere and out of the blue, Larry, who was flying upside down, crossed the finish line at number 3. Peter came first, but still seeing Larry standing on the winner's podium made him super confused. But only Larry knew his secret and how he finished 3rd in this super exciting race. Both brothers were super happy, but none of them had any idea that there was this new adventure that was just waiting for them. Now you can join Peter and Larry in this epic new adventure in Lost and Crowned the movie, starting on September 12th on YouTube. And you can find out how they will overcome the upcoming challenges. Definitely make sure you guys do check that out. It was a ton of fun to make, and don't worry, these videos are not going to end here. Soon in some upcoming videos, you guys will learn more about Jack, but we'll save that for some other video. Hey, so you guys made it through the entire prequel of Lost and Crowned, or in other words, the life and times of Larry and Peter. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and also a big shout out to Empire of Clash for helping me out with these videos. So the couple things I want to quickly go over is, if you guys did make it to the end of the video, I am hosting an iPad Air giveaway that you guys can go ahead and enter all the way up until September 21st. All you gotta do is like the video, subscribe, and then comment down below using hashtag iPad giveaway, and then answer the question of the day, which is going to be, who's your favorite skeleton? Is it Larry or is it Peter? So just let me know down below. And the great thing about this giveaway is that you can actually get a new entry every single time I post a new video. So every time I post a new video, you can go ahead, like that video, and then comment down below, and all of a sudden you get another entry to win the brand new iPad Air. Also, another big piece of news is that I am strictly going to be posting Clash of Clans and Clash Royale content on this channel from now on. No longer am I going to be doing Brawl Stars. If you guys do want to see Brawl Stars stories and other sorts of content, you guys can go ahead and check out my other channel called World of Brawl Stars. But basically on this channel, I'm only going to be posting about Clash of Clans and Clash Royale and the entire Clash universe. So hopefully if you guys do enjoy those games, then you will definitely like the content that I'm going to be putting out, where I'm going to be focusing a lot on the Clash origin stories, comparing the old Clash to the new Clash, and then a lot of work around the kind of creative aspect of Clash revolving around commercials, like Clashorama animations, a bunch of stuff like that. I have a lot of cool ideas, so definitely make sure you guys stick around to see all of those. And then finally, the last thing I wanted to do is, now that I am going to be focusing mostly on just Clash, and I'm making a bunch of revamps and updating and improving a lot of things on my channel, I also thought it was about time that I get a brand new logo, because I actually created this logo about 4 years ago before I even knew how to use Photoshop and all of that. And so I finally got a chance to create a new one. So I'm going to go ahead, flash them both up on screen. And I really want you guys to let me know which one you guys like more. Is it A, the original one, or B, the brand new one? So let me know down in the comments below, and I'll also probably be posting a poll if YouTube hasn't removed that feature yet. But like I said, just make sure you guys vote and let me know, and you guys could be responsible for whatever the new logo is. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I will talk to you guys all very soon. Peace out.